the Hawks to start out. Here's Glover. Out to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Snow. To the right side. Pass to Coleman. Over Ratliff. Coleman gets the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Bremer. Henderson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. To the middle, to the paint. Here's Iverson. Takes it off the glass.
And that's tough. But sometimes it seems Iverson prefers knocking down the contested jump shots just to toy with the defense on occasion.
Here's Bremer. Ratliff will screen on Williams. With the drive. No good from Ratliff.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Iverson outside. Here's the three. Henderson pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Glover. Here's Bremer. Inside, Ratliff. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
The 76ers leading by 4. Iverson right side. Again, Iverson missing. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. It's good. Ratliff's got his second bucket of the night.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
Iverson passes to Williams. Pass to Van Horn. Iverson left side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Here's Glover. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Bremer. A second chance effort. And Henderson puts it in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Snow. Allen Iverson on the way. Another miss by Iverson.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you can test his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Van Horn. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Here's Glover. Down low and stolen by Iverson. Here's Van Horn. Henderson defending. A nice shot by Van Horn.
Finds his spot and drops that basket.
Here's Bremer. They set the pick. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Snow. Still yet to score. 18 feet out. And again, it's Philadelphia.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Henderson with a screen on Iverson. Here's Glover. Iverson covering. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Coleman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 11-footer in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Here's Bremer. Pass to Henderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
Here's Snow. Iverson outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Bremer. He's covered by Snow. Henderson with a screen on Snow. To the paint. And that one's good by Henderson. Now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For the 3. A nice shot by Van Horn. Van Horn's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Glover. Still scoreless. Here's Snow. Iverson outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Bremer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the 76ers. Van Horn, the pass to Snow. Here's Coleman. Right wing. Here's Van Horn. He's covered by Ratliff.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Pass to Glover. The 3. And Van Horn pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Iverson. 8 points for him. Over Glover. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Henderson to end the cold streak. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Iverson. Theo Ratliff grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Bremer. Pokes it up for Henderson. On the wing, Iverson. Over Glover. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got 10 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And the Hawks in a completely new group on the floor. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Dickow, the pass to Robinson. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Howard. To the left wing. Here's Buckner. McCulloch, a screen on Robinson. Now Howard. It's up a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Robinson passes to Dickow. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They need this one. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Philadelphia shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. There's a good screen. Pass to Howard. And the 76ers get it back. Now McCulloch. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Buckner. Scoreless thus far. Three-pointer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Dickow. Here's Ham. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Rebound by McCulloch.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stolen by Robinson. Ham passes to Johnson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. Adams, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so he makes both from the line. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Adams against Howard. Pass to Buckner. 6 on the shot clock. And here is McCulloch, covered by Muhammad. Fires it up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. McCulloch's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Outside Robinson. Here's Muhammad. Adams outside. Pass to Dickow. A three-pointer is right on target. Dickow has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
Here's Buckner. Nothing on the board. Now McCulloch covered by Muhammad. The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Timeout call for Philadelphia.
So both teams making some changes here. And the first one drops. Both free throws good for McCulloch. The Hawks trail by 9. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Robinson on the wing, defended by Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Robinson misses. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Bryant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the 76ers lead by 11. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Bryant. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Iverson. Floats one. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
You know, heck, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Robinson passes to Muhammad. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
The 76ers leading by 11. Iverson outside. The shot, no good. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Inside, Robinson passes to Bremer. Muhammad with a screen on Snow. Takes it inside. Muhammad, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Snow. Over Bremer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Hawks trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Williams. Philadelphia moving the ball around. McCulloch against Muhammad.
All attacking the paint. That's the attitude a coach wants his players to have.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Theo Ramsey just checked in for Nazr Mohammed. Coleman's checked in for Philadelphia. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams against Robinson. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Williams. McCullough passes to Snow. Pass to Iverson. Over Newble. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Hawks trail by 11. To the inside. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 8.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Here's Coleman. Henderson defending. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yes, sir. Coleman knows a thing or two or three about flushing it home.
Bremer passes to Ratliff. The shot's good. 6 points for him.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
The 76ers leading by 9. From deep, Iverson. Iverson buries it from deep.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Here's Bremer. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Williams. It's tipped. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Bremer. Six to shoot. Newble. He's covered by Snow. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Iverson against Robinson. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Atlanta calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Van Horn, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. Henderson, bounce pass. Here's Bremer. They set the screen. Here's Newble. And the basket is good.
Boy, that pick and roll was well run.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's Snow. No scoring in this one. Here's Iverson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
As a scorer, Iverson has great concentration. He's totally fixated on finding a shot.
Ratliff a screen on Williams. Here's Newble. Pass to Glover. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Here's Snow. Iverson outside. Shoots the 3. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Ratliff. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Snow. Pass to Van Horn. Now Williams. Shot clock at 5. And here's Iverson outside. Bremer grabs the board.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Glover. Nothing on the board. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Van Horn. Inside, Iverson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Ratliff. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
1:43 left in the first half. Iverson outside. Over Glover. No good off the front iron. The Hawks trail by 10. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Iverson outside. With the teardrop.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
It's rebounded by Snow. The 76ers leading by 10. They could use a bucket. Van Horn, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Bremer. To the middle. Here's Henderson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Van Horn. Henderson defending.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
Keith Van Horn. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Here's Glover. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Ratliff. And he banks in the layup.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. The 76ers leading by 8. Now Iverson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Coleman's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers. Here's Bremer. Pass to Glover. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Van Horn's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Snow. Iverson right side. Over Bremer. Rebound Atlanta. Newble. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Bremer. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Van Horn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Snow. On the wing, Iverson tries it from 19. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Bremer passes to Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Van Horn. On the wing, Iverson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ratliff against Iverson. Here's Bremer. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Glover. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Williams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Snow. Still without a basket. Van Horn, the pass to Coleman. Ratliff against Snow. And no good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
There's a screen. Pass to Glover. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the shot goes in. Henderson's got 14 points.
Using the screen and roll to perfection.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Iverson, and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Iverson's got 21.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Bremer. Driving the lane. Here's Ratliff, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The free throw drops for Ratliff. The 76ers leading. Here's Snow. Scoreless thus far. Iverson outside. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Glover. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Bremer. Launches a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's Van Horn. He's got 11.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now here's Williams. He's off on that one.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Glover softly drops in the floater.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
A shot by Bremer, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Van Horn. Bank shot, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Glover for the lead. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Driving inside. Williams gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
Hawks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Hawks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Buckner's checked in. Robinson for three. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Buckner the pass to Snow. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Bremer. Down low. Brent. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I like this play call. It was the right move to free up a shooter.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They lead by 1. Here's Snow. Still scoreless. Pass to Coleman. 5 on the clock, and it's sent back by Ratliff.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Glover the pass to Bremer. Here's Glover. Out left to the wing. Here's Bremer. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The 76ers shooting about 42% so far. On the wing, Williams. Misses from short range. And the Hawks with the possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Bremer. He's covered by Snow. Outside Robinson. For the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Van Horn's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Snow. He has yet to score. Pass to Coleman. 9 feet out. To the inside. A nice shot by Van Horn.
Recognizing his teammate had a better shot. Good play and decision by Coleman there.
The Hawks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Glover. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're led by as many as 14 points. Here's Snow. Pass to Buckner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Coleman. That one misses. Excellent D there from Ratliff. Here's Newble. Sinks the 15-footer.
It takes good footwork and balance to knock down that stop and pop jumper.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And here are the 76ers now. It's a one-point game. Pass to Buckner. There's the pick. Inside. Rencius plays it up and banks it in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Hawks shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Glover. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Buckner. To the wing on the left. Here's Van Horn. He's got 13. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That shot is off. Pass to Dickow. Sweet move. Nice D from Bryant. Philadelphia leading by 3. To the middle. Got a piece of it. In the corner, it's Robinson. Kept alive. Here's Ratliff. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Henderson's checked in for Atlanta. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Iverson's checked in for Van Horn. Outside Robinson. For the lead. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Here's Dickow. Muhammad with a screen on Iverson to take the lead, and the basket by Muhammad.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
76ers trailing. Iverson with the ball. Here's Buckner. Back to Iverson. Over Dickow. Iverson, no luck. Hawks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Dickow. It's Robinson high post. No dice from the high post. The 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Buckner, no good. Robinson against Bryant. Robinson misses. Now the 76ers with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Buckner. Back to Iverson. Nails the baby hook. And it's now 23 points for Iverson.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Here's Dickow. Outside for Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson missing again.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Iverson passes to Buckner. Back to Iverson. Over Dickow. Iverson, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Bryant. Brencius, guarded by Robinson. To the paint, here's Buckner. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Timeout, Hawks. Fioranni just checked in for Muhammad. Coleman's checked in for Philadelphia. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Dickow. Pass to Robinson. There's the triple. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Iverson outside. Here's Buckner. Here's Coleman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iverson outside. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Johnson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Iverson. Pass to Buckner. Here's Coleman. Henderson defending. Atlanta with the rebound. Henderson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Johnson kicks to Henderson. Robinson for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Coleman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Iverson. Pass to Buckner. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 4.
When you find some room, take advantage. Rise up and fire.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robinson misses.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The offensive rebound. Brentius. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
To the inside. Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first. The 76ers making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. The 76ers leading by 5. Van Horn, the pass to Snow. Iverson right side. Again, Philadelphia.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
The Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Glover on the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Iverson, no luck. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And with a screen on Iverson. Pass to Bremer. From outside the arc, Iverson grabs the board. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Iverson. The Hawks trail by 7. And here's Henderson. Here's Glover. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Philadelphia leading by 7. The three from Iverson. From way outside, Iverson drains it.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with.
To the middle. Here's Henderson. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, this has been an incredible offensive performance.
Here's Snow. Iverson left side. Radcliffe with the rebound. Here's Brenner. Henderson outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Glover. Iverson covering. And it's Glover missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Van Horn. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Coleman from downtown. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Glover. Henderson with a screen on Iverson. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Henderson.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Oh, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Glover. Henderson outside. Here's Brenner from deep. Knocks down the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Snow. Iverson. Nice execution down low.
And, you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
The Hawks trail by 8. Timeout, Hawks. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Radcliffe a screen on Snow. Radcliffe down low. Showing the moves down low.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Iverson outside. Puts it right back up and in.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
The Hawks trail by 8. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Glover. Iverson covering. 5 to shoot. That time, it won't go. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Snow. Does not go. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Doubled by Iverson. Here's Bremer. Radliff a screen on Snow. That one goes. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Snow. Allen Iverson. Oh, he hits the deep three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 9. And what's their best move at this point?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Another chance here, and he lays that one in. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Snow. Iverson, and he misses the J. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
So the 76ers win it. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.